Welcome to Awakening You channel. We hope you found something here that sparked your interest and assists you in your awakening journey. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear fellow light workers, the channel that Archangel Michael gave on this topic was originally a private channel for a client in Europe. She had asked about her role in the new earth energies and the important grid work that she was doing. Michael's answer explains much of the work that is happening. Many of the new light workers who have just awakened are unaware that this grid work has been ongoing for many years. It began in 1987 with harmonic convergence. The new grid system began to be laid down by the creator angels, that is light workers with the help of spirit. Then, in 1998, when the crystal children had created enough critical mass with their special energy, the process of ascension began. This is the process of lifting consciousness onto the new grids, so that the new earth can be created. That process has now been completed. The grids are online and the new earth is ready to manifest as we create it. I have also included a poem I channeled from the earth itself this time last year, when I first started receiving these energies. When I wrote the section about the earth and the sea as lovers, I was unsure what that was about. But I now realize that even then, the wonderful twin flame energy was being felt by the planet, and as the planet embraces the original impulse of oneness, so too we as individuals can embrace that within our own lives. It is one of the wonderful gifts we receive as past, present, and future merge and become now, the infinite present moment of creation. Soon, dearest souls, you will awaken and remember the ancient earth. You will remember, within you, a time when the earth was one. Yes, dearest soul, in the beginning of this phase or cycle of your being on earth, there was only the land and the ocean. The planet was in perfect balance, a state of yin and yang, where the one great continent was mirrored by the one great ocean, and the flow of energy between them created such an explosion of love and creativity, that life forms began to emerge on the grids at a tremendous rate. The original Elohim angelic family were so inspired by the potential and possibility of this world, that they called in many other angelic families to assist with the work on this wonderful world. And so, in the beginning, as it were, there was this one great continent that was called Mu or the Mother. And, the beings who first lived on the planet lived in the oceans. They were the ancient ones, the ancestors, and these are the family of those that you call cetaceans and that live in your oceans even today. But, now, as human life emerged and was created on the land grids, there became a need for different kinds of experience and different kinds of being. And so, within the land mass itself arose a stirring for separation. Not as a bad thing, there was no moral judgment as there is now, only a need to explore and adventure within the self through this process of separation. And, so the first continents arose, and that which was one, became many. And it was good. And, different forms of life were seated, and different kinds of experience and understanding. And it was good. There were many cycles of change and alteration as the Earth's land masses drifted apart and away and swirled and formed into new expressions of experience. And among these was the creation of two great civilizations, known as Lemuria, in remembrance of the original mother, Mu, and Atlantis. Now Atlantis was a very energetic and active place, there was much experimentation and exploring and a busy spiritual life. And it was good. And Lemuria, that place lived on the original pattern of the old mother, and life there was very feminine and very soft and very loving. And it was good. You might say that Atlantis expressed the masculine energy and Lemuria the feminine energy. And it was good. But then, as human life advanced and worked more and more in cooperation with the oceanic cetaceans and celestial intelligences, it was decided that, at the time of renewal and rebirth, the Elohim creators would incarnate into the human and cetacean races, and together with humans, they would create the necessary grids and structures that would renew and rebirth the planet. There was great excitement at the great challenge, for it was the first time that this had been attempted, and so they did not know what to expect. And so it was, that they were not completely ready. They were not strong enough within their own souls and hearts, and at a crucial moment their intention faltered and the new grid split and fractured. And the result was great on the material planes. The Earth's magnetic poles fluctuated wildly and the Earth herself convulsed and her land masses tore apart and moved rapidly. And so, the modern world was born into this trauma. So, the great continent called Atlantis disappeared beneath the snow and ice, and became the southern land of Antarctica. The great land of Lemuria, now known as Gondwana, fractured and split, and so were created India, Australia, South America, and some of the Pacific Islands, including Hawaii. And, after the Earth returned to normal, there was great trauma in the collective psyche around the idea of separation and split, and a great need for healing. And so it was, that the wise and ancient keepers of the planet decided that they would allow a whole cycle of time in which those who lived on the planet might heal their trauma by coming to experience the healing grace of unconditional love. This could only be done over time, as the trauma had been great. It required many thousands of years and many teachers of light and love, to bring the Earth collective consciousness to a point where it could once again accept the great love that underlies all things. And so it is, dearest one, that this is where you find yourselves right now. You are messengers and teachers who will awaken in the collective psyche the memories of what once was, and what will be again. There is a great gift in the memory of the One, the Great Mother, Mu, the Divine Feminine in her earth form. And there is also a great gift in the experience of diversity and difference. And we wish you to know that at this time you are learning to accept both the oneness and the diversity. To celebrate what you are and what you have been and what you will become. The one and the many. For, as these memories arise in you, then you will find the courage and the joy to recreate these energies without fear and judgment. For you will see that all is good, and that all rests in the love of the great source of all. And so will arise the new earth, reborn into her new grids and recreated according to the great plan and design of the Elohim, her transformation facilitated by the human angels and the cetaceans who have carried the energy at this time. And so, it is done. You need only awaken and begin to feel the great power and love that surges through the new grids. There are such great opportunities that await you as a people when you realize that it is done. There is nothing to wait for and no great traumatic events to fear. Only the joy of manifesting and creating on the new energy grids. Dearest souls, clear away all energies of anxiety and depression and low self-worth. Clear away all judgments. Accept that it is good, and that it is time to experience the great goodness of life. There is so much love and abundance just waiting to be expressed and experienced by those who awaken and allow themselves to release the past and its fears. As each new temple of light is created, it awakens old memories that will help to awaken those who still sleep to the magnificence of who you are. For indeed, you are all either of the Elohim family, or you are of the angelic families that were called in to assist with the seeding and manifesting process on the earth grids. And it is good. Beloved human angels that you are. The work that you will still do will clear away the old energies of guilt and suffering that still remain after thousands of years of European civilization, and it will activate the new grids and allow the new energies to flow to the people of this continent. This will facilitate a great awakening among the people. The key players are already in place, and are being guided to this new level of work. You will become hosts and hostesses as you welcome and guide people into the new earth. The Song of the Ancient Earth. I am the ancient earth. I have been here millions of years. The deep, deep peace that you feel now is the peace of the ancient earth. There is no need to hurry or rush. Go slowly and take my gift of peace. I know you well, for you are very ancient too. Every starborn cell in your body has been here since time began. You are infinite and eternal spirit and matter. Every lifetime that you have walked this ancient land I hold within my memory. I know you well. When you came I welcomed you, beloved friend. I remember your dreams and desires. Nothing is ever lost. I hold you and nurture you. You know me well, I am the ancient earth, let me sing to you of days of peace, millenniums when only the wind blows. Beloved children, there is no need to rush, experience my peace, it is the peace of the ancient earth too. And as I watch you starborn ones come and go, I see and I feel how you flow with life, and I know when I feel at peace with you. It is when you honor the river of life from God, when you understand the spirals that flow from the great celestial mother, then you live with honor and respect. You honor the elders and the wise ones, human or animal or plant or rock. You know your place in the universe, and you know that you give and receive in equal measure. You understand the flow of days in the spiral of time, and you give honor to those with many days, and you guide and lead those who are young, and you honor the changes and transitions in your life, supporting these and others, and so you honor me and all my children if you honor yourselves. But when you forget and you rush through life in a panic of activity, then we cannot meet and I cannot give you my gift of perfect peace. Slow down, human children, and hear the ancient song of perfect peace. 3. The ancient earth is male, matter is hard and unyielding. The galactic center is feminine, energy is light and fluid and flexible. In their act of mating, earth is enfolded and embraced by the galactic goddess. The waves of their passion and ecstasy are the waves of light and energy that you feel now. You can share in their passion if you find your own passionate marriage of sky and earth. Keep your feet on the ground, beloved ones, but reach for the stars. Be like the great trees, rooted in earth but reaching for light.